Well, hello, everybody. Hello. How are you guys doing? Today, we are gonna jump back on over into our world and let's continue our journey on the FTB skies. Now, there's a couple of things that we need to bear in mind for today, and that being we need power. Like, we kind of need a lot of power. I don't have a lot of power generation going on at the moment. I have the 3 gas burning generators up in the basement there, and they've been doing fine. But we need to go big. We need to go big or go home. So start off this. If we go to the power area, where's that? Powering up. There we go. I'm gonna be doing this, a big reactor. Now I did already set up everything for this. And we can actually perfect. This is actually perfect. Now this is what we're gonna make. We're gonna be using water as a coolant right now, and we can actually get steam out of there, which is kind of cool. We're probably gonna be using steam as well, and we need to have a couple of things in mind. And it's actually going to just start showing how this can be built. It can be a maximum of 18. I actually did not know that. But then, of course, we got to build on the frame, and the top and the bottom need to be sealed. But the rest of it can just be glass if you want to. But that said, inside of it, we kind of need to make space for the rods, and on top we need the assembly, the fuel assembly. I think that's what's their name, yeah, or the control rod assembly, yep. In order to fix that, and that's pretty much it. The idea we are on a pattern like that one, and of course then you can place 4 ports for anything. So we need fuel, we need coolant, we have a heated coolant output, which is good for the turbine, and of course reactive waste. So let's get the building. I already hooked up most of these things to be automated for us, so let's go ahead and ask for something like stack of glass. Then I'd say 200 of these and I'd say something like 10 of these. Yeah, so we should just like wait a little bit and we should start getting our resources just pumping into us right here. So we got a stack of this. Let's already start with this. I'm gonna put it up here. I decided to put it up here for a couple of reasons. Now, the main reason to put it up here is that so we have, well, a better idea of or access to this in case something goes wrong, which hopefully it doesn't, because the smaller risk that this may or may not explode. And since I was going to raise this up anyway to have something inside, well, might as well just do this. Now I'm thinking of a 7x7 in order to do this. So yeah, so if we do this, and then 1 2 3 1 2 3, here we have 7, and 1 2 3. This is actually a 9, right? Yeah, it's actually a 9x9 or a 9x7. How many can we fill inside of here? 1 2 3 4 5 15 plus 3, so it could fit 18 rods. It's not that bad. Yeah, I think we can go with that. Yeah, I think we can go with that. If we push this one further, we can add like 6 more, so we can go up to we can actually go up to 24, so that's also pretty cool. Yep, let's actually increase this a little bit, like so. No, that's not the place that I want you to go. And let's just go ahead and grab the rest of this. That, and that. Let me actually just do something real quick here on the side, so it kind of helps me check for stuff. I don't have to do that and do that. And okay, there we go. I'll just do this here. Now let's also start with this. So with the fuel assembly rods, so let's ask for 100. Oh. Okay, hold on. Wait, but I did teach this how to make the... Did I not? I did. I did. Oh. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I taught it automate how it could make enriched iron. I didn't actually told it how it could do the steel. So we gotta go here and we gotta do this. We can use a steel before this to get ourselves a lot of steel in terms of income, but that may take a while. Yeah, that may take a while, so we might as well just go with this. This is 1-for-1, so it's a pretty cool recipe. So it's pretty much just one charcoal. So if we go here, go into charcoal, so it's one charcoal, and then we go into steel. We're gonna get one steel output, or it's not even one steel output. The steel is coming from another place. It's actually one steel that, and then we need some enriched iron here. We could just go and drag it there, and boom, we have that. So hopefully everything works now if we just slap this onto here. Now it did actually said that we do need to make these tanks, so the basic chemical tank. So let's go over here. Yeah, these guys, they're pretty cheap as well, so let's just go ahead and learn how to make this recipe as well. Learn, and we give into our brains right here. These guys are full, so that's full. Okay, that guy's not full. So now if you just type in the fuel one and go and ask for 100, we shouldn't really have an issue. Now this guy is upgraded to the maximum, and since he's only dealing with steel, even though we can maybe input a little bit too much coal, it's not a really big thing. And he's smelting down the steel to make the steel, because I had that one over there. Perfect. Yeah, that's good. Which means if we go over here, we already have our 100 fuel rods. I actually realized we kind of need another elevator here. Oh, the sun blinds me. Elevator. Gonna go and do another one of the black ones, so it fits. And let's see, gotta be in the checkers pattern, like so. Let's see how many we can put. It's a nice amount of rods. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Now, how high we can go? Well, we can go as high as we really want, to a maximum of 18, of course. But I'd say just do it like this. Yeah, let's just do something like this. Did I just run out of that? Oh no, I didn't. Hopefully it doesn't take a lot. I mean, we do have the resources to do this, so it's not really a big deal. Just took this like so, and boom. Okay, now what we need next. So if we go into the reactor, we can pull out the glass, we can pull out the ports as well. We're gonna put 2 ports on each side. So one here, one here. We go over to here, we put, no, not you, one here and one here. I'm gonna put glass all around it. whenever, well, of course, where there's not a port. Yeah. So we will have our outputs on the right side, on this side basically, and all the inputs will be on the left side. So the fuel and what's the thing? The fuel and the water will be from the left, and the radioactive waste and the coolant will be on the right. I'm gonna need more reactor, more reactor glass. So let's just ask for 100. Now we do need a control assembly. These assembly ones. So I'll ask for 30. Yeah. Let's go ahead and ask for 30. That should be enough. So let me I'll just put it, I just put everything into here. There we go. And now let's just break a small gap in here where we can just increase these guys all the way up here and pick these guys. Why is their crafting stuck? Just remove that for a second. Oh, it isn't. It's just cooking. So we should have a 30. Yep, we have a 30. Boom. So if we go inside of here real quick, we can put this in the offhand, use the wand, and boom. And we close this off. And we should, in theory, have it formed. It didn't form. Why not? It should have formed into something, right? 3 quests before starting. The fission reactor is incredibly dangerous. Yeah. I know what we can handle. Okay, let's see this again, because he should have generated, because it's between the sizes. Am I missing something? Did I miss a block or anything? Like a glass block? No? We got everything? Question mark? What's happening here? Yeah, it's just showing the frame. It's gotta be topped off. It is. Few rods that need to be capped off with a control rod assembly. That's exactly how I have it. So I wonder what's really happening here and why it's actually not forming as an entity. Maybe if I just replace it. Oh, I don't know. Game's weird. Now it formed. Okay, so we need fuel, we need coolant, we need heat. This is the heated coolant. We can ignore that for now. And we're gonna have to deal with waste. This is very dangerous. This may explode. This may cause serious damages to our base, but hopefully I can make this guy work fine. Now, we need fissile fuel, right? We need this. Now, I've seen that there's a way of getting it without going... Oh wait, is it only in the new patch? It might just be in the new patch. Basically, there's a new update, the version 1.07, but since the server hasn't updated, I cannot update. But I've seen that apparently you can now do fissile fuel with a B. I do not believe that I have said B here that can do that. Maybe we can actually go for anything else instead. No, I'm gonna have to set up this incredibly complex machinery because we do not have access to that magical bee. Quarry, Lumion. Radioactive bees dying to radiation has a chance to turn to wasted radioactive bees. Wasted radioactive bees don't pollinate on any flower, instead they absorb radiation from the surroundings. So this will be some cool bees to have in case something goes wrong. Yeah, but I believe we do not have the bee that I want. Yep, we have a radioactive bee, which I don't really know what it does. Or do I? It gives you radioactive comb. Oh, it's for uranium. Let's get uranium, okay. Yeah, so we do not have... We have the Pepto-Bismol. Sugar bag. What is this? Oh, this gives nutritional waste. Okay. So we're gonna have to do the normal way. The normal way. So let's just go ahead and go down to here. Now we need an area for this. To put a bunch of mechanism machines just producing this for us. Now there's multiple options. We could do another room here. Another one like this one. We could just pop it over here and do that. But I kind of wanted to use that for Botania up here. So I'll probably move here this way. So I'm kind of just going to make a hole right now, and then whenever I get down to make the video for this, I'll just make it look as everything else, like all those entrances. So right now we're just going to be building off this way, so we kind of don't take a long time to do this. Let's go ahead and make this well, it's actually not this, it's this. We need these large stone tiles. Which do I still have? Let me see. Large stone tiles. We got 50. Uh-oh. So we need more. It's a stone and a chisel. So let's just go ahead and pick up the chisel. And we gotta go ahead and pick up some stone. And let's tell our system to craft us 1,000 stone. There you go. That way we don't need to worry for like a little bit. Okay, we got some. Should be enough to get us started. Just make like a 3x3. Now it's gonna be a 5x5, so might as well just pick it up. Just start putting it all the way up here. Now if we do another room like that one, but we probably need it to be just a tiny little bit bigger. Just a tiny little bit bigger. Yeah, over here. So how could we do this? So if we go 5, then we need to, don't count that one. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? Let me just check this hallway, because the division is here, and then we have 1, 5, 1. Okay, got it. So basically what we want here is 1, then we have 5 gap, and then we would have, let's just put it here temporarily, because then we have like a wall, then we got another 5, Yeah, another 5, and then this and this, and I guess you could make our room just there, and we leave this here like so. Yep, fine with that. Let's just go ahead and make a quick little room. We should have more stone. Why is it not making any stone? Hello? Wait, who? Oh. Oh, you get out of here. Okay, wait. How am I making stone? What? Do I have wait, what's going on? How do I have a stone recipe if I don't even have... What the... Wait, how does that work? I need this. I need this processing recipe. Where did I have a pattern for stone? Yeah, there you go. What? Do I have a crafting recipe for stone somewhere? I'm a little bit lost right now. Well. Okay, let's just go forward, because elevators don't like my jetpack. Like, at all. So, how long should we make this? So if I go with the other, like the other ones are, they're like 3, and then they are like 2, and then 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then I guess we have to replicate that 5 entrance, which 5, 1, 2, 3. This is right. Yeah, right. Yep. Which should give us a small room. So I might just increase the size here like by 2 extra. This is a 6. Yeah, I want a 7 here. I'm still gonna do 3, and then 2, and then 1, and then 2, and we're out of stone. No, we're not. And then we go 3 again. The problem is gonna be here, because this is still going to be a 5. Yeah. This area is still going to be a 5 because of how the tunnel comes in, so it's gonna be more like a oval shape room, but I really do not have an issue with that. Like, it's perfectly fine by me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And this is how basically how I make my rooms. Pretty easy. So that's not now all done. I wish there was a way to automate this as well with the chisels, because I have a bunch of blocks that I have 0 way of automating. I just slam this onto over here. There we go. And we do the same here. There we go. We have a floor for our room. You can see it's a little bit more of an oval shape because it's a little bit more stretched to the upper side. It's not really that big of an issue. The only thing now is we gotta work backwards from fissile fuel. So if we take a look at the recipe, well, we could use these plutonium pellets. Oh, hold on. What is this, a new way of making it? So this, one of these cans gives 2 buckets of fissile fuel. For this, we need hydrogen chloride into a chemical injection chamber with plutonium pellets. Plutonium pellets are made in a pressurized reaction chamber with plutonium and, well, I guess water, yep, and fluoride. That's not plutonium, comes from nuclear waste. Okay, I see where this is going. We could use bees for this. Yeah, we could use bees for this. The only problem is that we needed a wasted radioactive bee. To do that, we need radioactive bees that need to die to radiation, and they only have a small chance of giving what we need. So I guess we gotta go the other way. So first of all, we need this. So let's actually pop into this menu right here, and we need a minimum of one of these guys. So let's just tell him to do that. So he goes ahead, and now we can pull this one. Perfect. Now from this we need uranium hexafluoride, which means we need uranium oxide and we need hydrofluoric acid. I start with the uranium side. For that we need yellow cake uranium that goes into a chemical oxidizer. To make a chemical oxidizer we need barrels. We do not have barrels. Okay, so we're gonna do another thing. We're gonna teach our system how to make most of these things, so we don't really have an issue with anything. So first of all, a barrel like this one, we should be able to just craft it even with this, and then we just go into slabs. Okay, so we only have those slabs there, so let's go into spruce. Give me one. Yeah, and you're gonna learn how to make these slabs. Now you do this, we quickly make ourselves some slabs so we can teach it how to make barrels. Perfect. Barrels are now done. Now we need chemical oxidizer. Why is it not complaining about the... Oh, because it's the recipe one. Of course he's not complaining. There you go. So it's already tell him to craft that. So that one's crafted. And what we want to do is we can just tell him, well, craft all of these. So it's going to start crafting that. We're going to teach it how to make the barrel itself. And now we should be able to just click the barrel over here. Yep, craft me that. Thank you. You're a very kind sir. And boom, we have the chemical oxidizer. Let's just go ahead and to make our lives a little bit easier, teach him how to make this as well. So now he knows, and knowing is half the battle. Okay, the next part, we go into the fissile fuel, this, and into the uranium oxide. We need to get yellow cake uranium. That one is pretty easy. You just toss in some uranium ingots into an enriching factory. So the enriching factory, we just, well, ask him, oh, give me that, give me this. It's gonna craft it. It's probably doing out the steel right now. Yep, that's done. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go into tiers, and oh, we got a tier 1 basic, and then we need an advanced. So let's tell him to do that. And then we need it's that one. Then we need the elite tier. Craft that. Thank you. And craft me the ultimate tier. There we go. Now this guy is gonna be fully maxed out. Let's just place him down and shift right click that one. Shift right click, shift right click, shift right click. There we go. Now we have a fully maxed out enriching factory. Let me just grab a chest. because I usually run around with tons of items in my inventory, and I just feel like I should just place them down in the chests. It's gonna make my life a little bit easier to manage. Time in the bottle. Yes, you stay with me. So we got 3 machines out of 50 or something. I don't know. Okay, so we go into here and we have this one. So the uranium side is now completely done, because you basically just need to input uranium ingots and we're good. And on the idle floor, oh, of course, we also need a chemical infuser. Chemical infuser. Yeah. I would like you to craft me, sir. Craft me one of those real quick. Oh, thank you. And we have the chemical infuser as well. I have to go back into fissile fuel, isotope exchange, hydrofluoric acid. Okay, we're gonna be needing fluorite, sulfuric acid, and a chemical dissolution chamber. So I don't even know if we can make that. So we need a chemical dissolution chamber. So we do not have access to refined obsidian ingots, but that's just cooking refined obsidian. We have the recipe for that. So let's go into here. Oh no, it's got to go through the osmium compressor, or it can just be slapped on in an induction. Yeah, it can just be slapped on into an induction smelter, so I'll probably just do that. And we grab an induction smelter. No, it's not what I want to do. I want to grab one for myself. Okay, craft me that. Thank you. And craft me a couple of those. And thank you. Now let's go ahead and grab another pattern provider. Real quick. Shouldn't take that long. There we go. And if we go down here, I also have this system, by the way, that's continuously farming as cactus in this phytogenic insulator. So since I'm using a lot of green, you can go ahead and you can see, yeah, we already have 300 cactus from this. It's a really cool way of just doing this. Just power this guy up, gave it these augments, and boom, it's here passively giving me cactus. So I guess if you want to be, well, a little bit more efficient with this, oh, this guy is only using 8 channels out of 32, so just slap it over here temporarily, because we don't really need that much space for this. And all we gotta do is we gotta hook this up here and hook it up here. Teach him how to do this recipe right here. Of course, that guy's gonna need a point. Craft me that, please. Any movement? No. What's stalling this craft? What? I'm guessing, yeah. Oh. Yeah, something went wrong here where it inputted way too much coal into here. So I gotta check why that happened. I'm guessing it's one of these guys that happened. That's why I need to separate these in multiple infusion things. So hopefully we can do that today. It's not that hard. There we go. This now has power. So all we gotta give it is some components. Let's go and give it one of these. Let's go ahead and give it one of these. And grab another one of these. And just also make one of these. There you go. Now he should have enough power to do what we need him to do. So if we go back into the chemical dissolution chamber, and we can actually tell it, well, yeah, produce all of those things. And actually, we can check on here. Yeah, see, this is has 80 carbon left. Why? Yeah, well, that should be like, that shouldn't have nothing there. So it has something messing up the recipe. So is, oh, wait, we gotta tell him melt the input and output. Can you not out? Oh, there we go. Chemical dissolution chamber done. Now on to the next one. So quickly go here, hydrofluoric acid. Now we need sulfuric acid. Okay, so we could, the heck, so we could just pass sulfur to that item to gas. Okay. Yeah, no, in order to do that, we need water vapor, which is a rotary condenser with water, and then we need sulfur trioxide, which is sulfur dioxide. Okay, so we need a bunch of 1, 2. We need 2 rotary condensers, 2 plus chemical infusers. But I believe in order for us to know exactly what we're missing, we're gonna start placing down machines. So let's just say we have the isotropic centrifuge placing down here. So the output is to the left. Now this guy needs an intake of uranium hexafluoride, which takes the uranium and hydrofluoric acid. So it needs to come from a chemical infuser. So let's put it here. Yeah, let's put that guy right there. If we go one step further, start with the uranium oxide, which is a chemical oxidizer and the enriching one. So chemical oxidizer and the enriching factory can just stay neatly right over here. It goes from there to there to there. Pretty easy. We can hook this thing up. We'll probably have to rotate some machines, but we're not really worried about that right now. Now, hydrofluoric acid comes from a chemical dissolution chamber. We have it right here. So let's put this guy somewhere like here. So it's gonna connect there. And go back to the recipe. And we have this one. Now this one needs 1 chemical infuser, and the water vapor needs a rotary condensator. Then we need 2 infusers, and we need another, so 2 rotary condensators and 2 infusers, and 1 chemical oxidizer. Okay, so we need 2 infusers. Let's go ahead and craft this. Shouldn't take that long. We need 1 of these as well. So we can already tell it to go ahead and craft those. Yeah, we got 1 of these. We need another 1 of these. So go ahead and craft me that as well. We need 1 chemical oxidizer. We're missing a tank for some reason. It's not really a big issue. Yep, we got 2 chemical infusions, 1 chemical oxidizer, and then the other one is 2 rotary condensators. So these guys. Okay, so I need to teach my system how to craft those tablets, maybe the tanks as well. So we also have the tanks hooked up. So learn how to make these. Thank you. And learn how to make these. Very much appreciated. Let's go ahead and slap him on the back, or yeah, let's go and slap it over here where there's nothing to worry about. And oh, craft me those. That's done. That's crafted. Perfect. Now craft mode all those again, and boom. So we got all that we needed. Now we got to put them in order. It's going to be a little bit complicated to do this, so hopefully I don't mess anything up. I'm going to put them like in the, like, making it the curve right here, like this small curve, which will leave us like this half of the room to hopefully automate more mechanism items with our system. So let's go back into the recipe for the chemical dissolution chamber. This one needs an infuser, so let's go ahead and place down an infuser here. Then we go and check the recipe again. Now, this infuser needs sulfur trioxide and water vapor. Now the water vapor is straight up water into a rotary condenser, so that guy, we can just put a rotary condenser here. That will hopefully even do it like this. Yep, I'll put right into there. And then the other guy we're gonna have coming from here. I guess could just move this guy a little bit. Yeah, so all the other outputs come from the right side. No, that's not the one I want. Yep, so the sulfur trioxide comes from another chemical infuser, which needs oxygen. Well, yeah, I made a... Yeah, we need an electrolytic separator as well. I'll just type separator, it's easier. Yeah, electrolytic separator here. Let's go back into this recipe. Okay, we're right here, so we need a chemical infuser that has a chemical oxidizer giving it sulfur dioxide. And I made this, which I really shouldn't. Yeah, that's the machine I got wrong. We kind of just need a electrolytic separator that gives us oxygen. Wait, we need to make heavy water? Am I missing something? Hold on. So this one is is not from this recipe. So we have this guy, which has a chemical. Let's push him further back a little bit. Which has this guy making something, and has this guy making something. Wow, it actually needs to be... Oh, no, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's the one I want. Just regular water to give us oxygen. And this guy will take in the sulfur. Oh, it needs to be sulfur dust. It needs to be sulfur dust. Which means we also need a crusher. Because I do believe we have the regular sulfur. Yeah, we do. So we just go ahead and get ourselves a crusher. Where is the bad boy? Here it is. Craft me that, please. Oh boy. I'm gonna fill these guys with lava if we have... Oh, we do. What am I saying? Yeah. Just toss those there and pick up ourselves the crusher. Go back to the base. And boom. Now it's literally just a way of connecting all of these machines together. So it's gonna be just a little bit of a spaghetti bowl, just to make everything work and have the right inputs and the right outputs and all those things. Now my only question right now is we gotta get the output from there here. And how can we do that? So fissile fuel is a liquid, so maybe we can use nether tank for this. I'll try with a regular tank first, and if it works in a regular tank, then it should work. What the hell is this tank here? Okay, so we'll try it out with this fluid storage tank. If it works with this, hopefully it works with everything else. Now we do have one extra machine. Now we're gonna need pipes, which I may have in my backpack. I don't. I do have in this chest pipes, right? Yeah, I do have the pipes here. I'm gonna need cables. Probably a little bit more of these cables. Sure. And we're gonna need some pressurized tubes, which I don't really have much. So I'm gonna teach my system how to make those, because we need those. So pressurized tubes, and then we can just do this as well. I have to teach it how to make the bigger version of things, but so pressurized tubes. Well, craft me something like 50 of these, because we're gonna be needing like 50 of these. See, this is where I don't get it. I have an extra input somewhere of coal. In these recipes, something is wrong. I have a guy just trying to hit me. There you go. So let me just check on this. So if you want to do this, we need 10 carbon, 10 enriched iron. And if you want enriched iron, we need 10 and the ingot. So how much does a charcoal piece give me? 20. Ha! I see what's the issue now. So these guys have double the inputs of carbon. That's why it's not really working that great. So we're gonna just clean these guys off, and we're gonna put it over there. So if we just type steel on again, we need this recipe. Ignore this, and we type charcoal. But I need 2 pieces of charcoal. No, I actually need 2 enriched iron. Wait. My math is off. Middle click to modify amount. Uh-oh. It's not really letting me modify it. So let's just go ahead and make some ourselves. So I'll put this here and we grab iron. And we have 40, which means we can do 2. Yeah, we can actually do 4. Yeah. There you go. We have some enriched iron right here. which means 1 ingot of iron gives 2 of this if we give it some charcoal. Yeah, so these two do that. And now if we just, well, grab this piece of charcoal, we would have the steel output. So what we're gonna do is I'm already gonna do that. And we're gonna come over here, teach you that. Do this real quick. So we do have 2 pieces of steel. So when we go back here, I tell him, well, we're gonna get 2 of these if we get 2 of these, and a piece of charcoal. And that's the recipe. Okay, now we're not gonna have issues of overflowing whenever we're crafting something here. What else do we need? Yeah, we needed that so we could craft the pressurized tubes. We already did. There we go. That's pretty good. So let's do a quick test here. What comes out of there? Yeah, that's a pressurized tube, so that's not really gonna work. I really have to think this one through. We might just have a pressurized tube just going straight there into one of those ports. That might be like the best solution here. This is also a pressurized tube, and we're gonna have to start setting in the proper inputs and outputs. So the output from this guy is from the front. We do need to, yeah, front. The input 2 is from the right, and the input 1 is from the left. Now, this guy, we gotta check the recipes. We need hydrofluoric from the left and uranium oxide from the right, which means we gotta switch up these guys. What we need here is this guy to be input 1, and this guy needs to be input 2. Yeah, because this guy, if we probably place him like this, yeah, has the left side, or is up. Okay, never mind. There we go. So the output from this guy is there. Tube. There we go. Now these guys just need a logistical transporter to send across whatever he needs to be sent across. Now he will have an input from the back. It's going to be an input. Gases eject on. Perfect. So now all of these should be hooked up to what we needed to be hooked up. This guy right over here needs to have uranium going into him. So uranium. Yep, we do have tons and tons of uranium, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue. Of course, all of these guys are going to need power. So we do need to make probably an underground area to power all these machines from the bottom. Yeah. Yep. We're going to power out all of these machines from the bottom. Now you, right here, sir, I believe I'm going to put you like this. So yeah, your output is on the right. So we do need a pressurized tube here. And let's just go ahead and recheck this. So hydrofluoric acid. So this guy also needs an input of fluoride. We have fluoride, right? Yeah, we do have fluoride, so that shouldn't be an issue. So he needs an input of fluoride, probably from the back. So this is items. can go from left. We'll take care of those item inputs. We can deal. Now the chemical infuser right over here, we'll be putting in, yeah, this, right? So from here we need to bring, oh boy, that's not the one we want. Yeah, so we need sulfuric acid now. Let's just put that guy over there. So this guy needs to give me sulfuric acid. What am I looking at? Am I blind? Yeah, this is the one we need. Okay, so water vapor. So we have the water vapor there. We can even probably bring this guy closer to here and change how he does the output. The output is there, right? So we're gonna have the outputs to the left. It's perfect. And we'll probably have to change the inputs here on the gases. So input 1 and input 2. So that's the input 2, that's the input 1. This is the output that has to go into here. And then this guy goes into there, it goes into there. They do all those things, and then it comes onto this one. Now we can already power some of these, so we make sure everything is working as intended. So we can break this one, break this one, and we can break this one, because all of these will be needing some cables to have power. We already have chests multiplicating again. Whoops. There we go. Now, man, what do you want? What do you want? Why are you here? You're not even trying to hit me. He's not even trying to hit me. Ooh, I can walk on water with these ones. Okay, so we just go ahead and craft a point. Let's go ahead and craft like 10 points. Let's take advantage that our machines do not have anything like going at the moment, and just ask them for a bunch. We only need one right now, which we're gonna just go ahead and place down over here. Yeah, so all these machines have power. Now in order to power this one, we're gonna go 2 in front of this one, so it's here. You can actually connect it like this, so that one is also power now. All these 5 machines have power. So let's try this. So that one is uranium. We need to sort this one out. We may need to put some upgrades on some machines. Right now this is just a test to see if these guys are doing what I want them to do. So it's going to do uranium cake, and I need to tell you, you're going to be outputting auto output to the left. And then this guy is going to work, and it's going to input uranium oxide. So far so good. I feel like I'm playing satisfactory now. Why does that thing show up? I really shouldn't be showing up. I know, I guess just a little bit of a bug. Not that big of an issue. So 2 blocks and break. And then just immediately forward, we break this one as well. We go over here, we break this one. We go 2 blocks this way, we break this one. And here is 2, 2. So choo-choo, and boom. Now those are all the machines that we're gonna need. I need also like 2 or 3 sinks to put water into some of these machines, like this guy. That guy needs some water. Now we do need to connect this to proper have things. So the output's on the right, the input is on the left. This should also be pressurized tubes. Yeah. So the recipe you need is sulfuric acid. Now I already inverted you. Yes, I did. So you're also a pressurized tube, and this is where we need our first sink. Go ahead and craft me that. So this is where we need our first sink right here to put water into here. So this will be a pipe. And of course, it's gonna just derp a little bit, and boom. This guy still needs to have, I believe it's an input from the front, the back. Oh, I also need to switch this. Okay, there we go. That's switched, which means this guy is getting water vapor into him. So that's perfect. And let's just go ahead and hook these up to power as well. So we can just go there and this, and there and this. And we have power. So we need to teach our system to go ahead and just do more of these energy cables for us. So we kind of go ahead and do this. And do this. Man, auto crafting is really cool. So if we just type in cables here, just craft me 100 of these. Boom. Machines get it working, and I just, well, just wait a little bit. Let's go back there while that's getting processed. All those guys are hooked up. Now I need to hook up all of these guys. They need to go into that one so that that guy brings it here. So these will also be pressurized reaction tubes. This guy is an electrolytic separator, which means we do need an extra sink. Just like so. We might even push it forward. Not really. Just leave it there. So just do that. That guy has water. And now the recipe this guy needs is oxygen and sulfur dioxide. So sulfur dioxide will come from the right. So this is well hooked up. And the front, so going to the gases, the front is going to be output 2. Let's just go ahead and put output 2 from the front. So if we have a pressurized tube, boom, we have oxygen. Perfect. Of course, this guy just stopped working because he doesn't have power, and we have to hook this guy up properly as well. Whoops. Whoops. Put this back to normal speed. Yeah. Okay, so your right side is the output, you're the input, the crusher. Whew, it's a lot of recipes. Hold on, I need to think. So sulfur dioxide, so you need to think in sulfur dust. Well, that's pretty much it. So just connect that guy to that guy, connect these two guys somehow. So if you have, okay, why you're not, oh, that's a pipe. Yeah, you need a logistical transporter, and this guy needs to output items to the left with auto output. That's clear, just give him output there so he doesn't really know what he has to do. So yeah, I believe everything seems to be hooked up. It's not pretty, but it should be functional as soon as we give it an input of uranium and an input of fluoride and an input of sulfur. So let's test this. So if we add some sulfur, let's go ahead and just put it down over here. So we may not do what we wanted to do because it ran out of power. So, oh, we have the cables right here. So let's hook everything up before we ask for more. Yeah, so you go there, you make me this, and then like so. Do I make a point? You know what? That's not really a point. Ah, get it? Jokes. It's not really a point. Funny. So we auto outputted. This guy is also making what he needs to do. There we go. We have water vapor. We have this guy with sulfuric acid. So of course, we probably need to upgrade the tier of the crusher. So we're just going to here and ask for 1, and ask for 1, and ask for 1, and ask for 1, and just pick them all up. Gonna have that, and boom, and boom, and boom. And sort of just sort all of these so you can do multiple at a time. Now all these guys will have to be like automated with speed upgrades and energy upgrades, so they do more and save a little bit in terms of power. This guy is still waiting here for fluoride. So you can go ahead and give it some, so you can test this out fully. Oh, we have 1 millibucket of fissile fuel. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Well, that's it. That's perfect. So we really only have to do... Oh, it's filling in this pipe. I was worried. I was worried for a second because we were actually not getting anything. But yeah, okay, it's being filled with a pipe, so perfect. Woo! That's actually a doozy. So this will take probably a couple of chunks. So is there anything that's out of a chunk? Yeah, you're out of a chunk. Yeah, you're literally out of the chunk. So I'm gonna move the sink there. Yeah, I'm going to move this sink here. So it's still giving it water. Yep, it's still giving it water, and in case I need to chunk load something, there's 1 chunk, this is 2 chunks. Not that big of an issue. Whew. Well, we have this automated. We need 3 item inputs now. We need fluorite, uranium, and sulfur. So in order to do that, we have to go down here and bring on our storage. Yep. Gonna go down here. We're gonna get a dense cable. Yeah. We're gonna get a dense cable. And we have the regular cable, and then we need a P2P. Now this memory card, it shouldn't really be here, so I'm just gonna ask quickly to make a new one. Yeah, just quickly make that. So I have a new one, because this one is from the bees. So we should just go here really quickly and leave it. Though that's not where I need to go. Here. Yeah. And make a chest. And now I can place this here and place this here. Now we know that that P2P tunnel is this. Oh wait, we have the chest there. Which has a card on it. Well, I do believe that I do not know what I need to know, so that will just stay there. I don't remember which one that thing is from. So it's just gonna stay there. Okay. I really don't like when you're flying that you just hover everywhere. Why can it not this be a fixed flight path? Do I need to just glide whenever I move? I hate that. Just gonna bring this guy all the way down here. So we have access into our storage. We are farming all of the necessary items. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do this. We're gonna slap on this guy. So we can hook this guy to this. We need to go grab a tunnel. Let's grab this tunnel. And we're gonna give it to you. You're linked. Perfect. And we're gonna have dance cables going. We need a I want a dance cable, so we have 32 sides, 32 channels. We don't really need 32 channels here, but might as well, right? So we're gonna bring this guy up to the front, which the one that needs item inputs is right here. So we're gonna break that so we can see it from above. And then this one's gonna go all the way here. Who needs inputs? There's one guy here that needs an input. And if we go over here, there's this guy here that also needs an input. There we go. So you need an input. You need an input, and you need an input. Perfect. So let's also grab a chest, and we can put it all over here and grab, just save that. Now this is exports. We need 3 export buses. 1, 2, 3, just like so. Now of course this guy on the face, he has an input. This guy is on the back, he needs an input. And this guy on the face needs an input. So far so good. Now let's see if we remember. We need uranium, we need sulfur, and we need fluoride. So here we need sulfur, yep, to be smashed. Here we need fluorides, and here we need uranium. That's perfect. Now we could go with some acceleration cards, which actually we do have our dude right here, which has some. 15, perfect. That's literally all I needed. Oh, it's actually just sticking 4. Oh, even better then. We can save some. Boom. There you go. As you can see, they're all fully stacked up. They're all fully doing something. As of this moment, what needs to be sped up? The chemical infuser. Oh, course, you need to be dumping the excess so we're actually doing stuff. There we go. Everything is hooked up and, well, working. Took a little bit, but everything's working now. Which means we do have fissile fuel coming in. Now, I'm not really worried about the production of fissile fuel at the moment, because if the reactor is missing fuel, it turns itself off, which is good, which is very good. It means that if it's turned off, then yeah, we don't have issues with it exploding. The problem is the other way around. If he's running out of coolant and he can't cool himself off, then he explodes. So one of the things I'll make sure is to literally not have the guy chunk loaded until I know that he's working perfectly. Of course, we do need to somehow bring him this and probably increase our fissile fuel production by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 machine upgrades. So let's go ahead and set that up as well. So I don't believe I have set it auto crafting for the upgrades. So if you type speed upgrades, yeah, we do not have auto crafting for those. So let's set up that right here. So we teach you how to do this and teach you how to do this. Now the only thing that he needs to know is how to do this. You're gonna make that in a crusher. And you need to learn how to make osmium dust, which will also be in a crusher. So if you're gonna do that, we need another pattern provider. And there we go. And then we need a crusher. Or do we have a crusher? No, this is an enriching factory. That's the smelting. That's that one. Yeah, we do not have a crusher here. We have a crusher over on the other house. So we can go and grab that one real quick. Here on the starter house, I do believe we have, yeah, we have a crushing factory. Let's just go and grab that one. It's just one less upgrade we have to do. And if we go down here, these guys still only have 7 channels, which means I can still place this guy here. Yep. And he will have these 2 recipes. I also need to hook him up to input and output from the top, so he does its thing. And all we got to do is, well, give it a cable. He should have power already. And we're just gonna teach our system these 2 crafts. So type upgrades. I want, let's see, each item takes 8, so I need a minimum of 80. So let's go ahead and ask for 100 of these. He's using he's gonna be using the green glass to make the upgrades. So we're gonna ask, oh, for 100 of these as well. Yeah, he's using the green glass. It's all right. It's all right. It's not actually a big deal. And we can just toss these guys back into the system. And if we go over here, we should start upgrading some of these guys. So let's go ahead and grab these guys here and give it to this one. Yeah, it needs energy. Yeah, there you go. You can see how fast he fills up. Because, yeah, this guy can be working like full power all the time. That's not really one of the issues. And then we're gonna go back from this one. So we gotta upgrade this one first. So let's ask for another one of these. Start with the energy first. Now, what is the bottleneck? It's the uranium oxide. That guy is handling. Now, this is the The bottleneck is this one. This one has a bottleneck on sulfuric acid though. And this guy has a bottleneck of trioxide. This guy has a bottleneck of everything. So let's start upgrading these. This guy should be full. Yeah, it should be full. Okay, for some reason, the machines are not really doing the 100 that I asked. So something went wrong here. Oh, I know what went wrong. They're waiting for you. Yeah. They were waiting for this guy to do its thing. Yep. There you go. Fixed. So this guy is now fully up and running. So this means we need to make this guy fully up and running. Which means we need to make this guy... I mean, do we? We probably need to make that guy fully up and running as well. It seems to be handling it pretty well. So let's just give him energy upgrades, speed upgrades, and then go to this one, energy upgrades and speed upgrades. Now this will mean that his bottleneck is definitely this one, which is all right. Now the only ones that we're missing is these guys that need to be... So 1, 2, 3 machines. Start with energy, speed, and of course now it's the water vapor. So energy and speed. Now it's no longer the water vapor, is still gonna be this one, because this guy is still having issues on its own. So we could just make a second chemical oxidizer, put it on top of this one, and then link it up to this system. That could also help us a lot. Because everything here is just running smoothly. Now, of course, all of these are... This guy is not even taking any more because it's full. That guy's full. Now they're basically just trying to fill up the tubes here. Though, I could still give this here. So he's faster. Then we can still speed that guy up as well. And the only one missing is still this guy. So just go over here and we do this. And boom, now I believe we did it on all of them. Yeah, we did all of these machines. They're all working maximum power, maximum speed, and we're still missing something, of course. We're still missing this guy. This guy is still the bottleneck over here, so we're going to make another chemical oxidizer. So I'll tell him to craft the items. Just give him a little bit of time. While he's doing that, we might just go ahead and try and connect this there. So I'm really just gonna go like forward. Yeah, I'm just gonna go forward with the pipe. And then just bring it up. That's not what I want to do. The good thing about doing this is that we're gonna have tons and tons of storage inside of the pipe. Something went wrong somewhere because our system is a little bit stuck. Where are you stuck? So is stuck on the enriched iron. He has the iron there. Okay, let's cancel everything and try and see if we can figure out what's going on. So let's ask him for 30 of these tubes. He's smelting things. He's doing things here. We have the tubes. So what happened there? So if we go back into the oxidizer, bro, the recipe is wrong again. What? Is he inputting more charcoal? Oh no, this is the wrong recipe. This one is the wrong one. Okay. I get it. It's my bad. So... it's my bad. Yeah, this one is the wrong recipe. It only has an input of 1 iron ingot, and it should have an input of 2 iron ingots. So let's just ask him to do this for us. You'll see he only inputs 1. Why is he keeping... Can you do this for me? Did I miss something? There are no CPUs available. What? What are you doing? He's still trying to craft that. What? Yeah, go do that. What is happening? Yeah, cancel that one, cancel that one, cancel this one. Cancel all of this. Okay, are we good now? Okay. I think we're good. Craft me one of these. And we're gonna dump all of that coal that's there. Okay, now we need charcoal. 1. And iron. 2. 2 pieces of iron. And we just go ahead here and remove this pattern. Because it's just wrong. I keep getting it wrong. And put that there, put that off there. So if we have this plus this, we get this. Just dump that onto the system. And now it's fixed. Okay. Jesus Christ. So we can just ask for more tubes now. Oh, we have some here. Perfect. So we can link these guys there. Now, oh, okay, it is still working. So let's hook it up there. I want to hook it up here. Now, I do need to probably config this to be... oh, no, there you go. Fuel. We have fuel inside of this. Perfect. So, let's go again and go backwards. So it needs this guy to be faster. So we're going to be needing 2 chemical oxidizers. 2 extra chemical oxidizers. So do me 1. Craft me that, craft me that. You shouldn't really have issues crafting this machine now. Okay. And we're gonna be placing it like this. No. Like this. And like this. Perfect. Which means the input is on the left, the output is on the right, and we want to have auto eject. Now it's not gonna have power like this, so might as well just give it 2 points. That's not really where I want you to be. Bro, that's not where you want to be. It's on the top. Okay, and we do this. Oh. So we gotta upgrade our logistical transporters. We gotta upgrade them to elites, or this system doesn't work. Because this guy is not getting sulfur. He's still not getting sulfur. What the hell? So we gotta go into ultimate. Yeah, we gotta go into ultimate. Okay. Okay, come on. You gotta work now. What? Oh, wait, no, it is working. Okay, it is working. Perfect. And all we gotta do is just put the pressurized tubes to go into there as well. We're gonna need some more upgrades. We have, and let's just ask for 4 more speed and 4 more of these. So it's gonna go ahead and do its thing. We give it some energy, speed, but then it's the thing again. He is not taking the items there. Why? So we need something that would round robin the items. Yeah, the top one doesn't have sulfur anymore. This is just not working. So we need something that could round robin items. Maybe we can get lucky if we use pipes. So pipes, item pipes. Let me just do something. Very important something. Okay, and we got the stickiest of sticky sticks. Sure. This guy's full, this guy's full. This guy's pretty much empty. So let's just ask for give me like 6 of these. Yeah. Just grab this. Shouldn't I be able to look into there? Ah, there we go. Yeah, man. Please, wait. If anyone from the Pipes mod is is seeing this. Please make the textures look a little bit nicer, because your pipes are pretty much one of the best ones out there. I just wish they would look a little bit cooler. Just personal preference. Oh, we gotta have its 2 input items from the back, right? The back is input, and we have this, which should hopefully fix some of the issues. The only thing we have to do is go grab our upgrades and slap them all onto the machine. So energy and speed. And there we go. We have everything sorted. We're even gaining now. Oh. Wait, our problem was not this guy. You were not the problem. You're the problem. This guy's the problem. Why is he the problem? Sulfuric acid. So you're the problem. Which means you're the problem. Which means you're still the problem with 2 guys giving you... How? Is it even... It's not even transfer rate. No, it isn't. It's just not good enough. So what I'm gonna do... Can I dump this somewhere? I can. Yeah. Just gonna pick this guy up. I'm gonna place it here with these guys. So we're gonna have 3 pipes trying to do something. Of course, this guy will need power. So power is pretty easy to fix here. Come on. Yeah, I can't even quite see the rate that we have. Okay, we have something like a bucket and a half. A bucket and a half per tick, something like that. Well, maybe not that. Maybe more like a bucket per tick. But a bucket per tick of fissile fuel, I'm happy with that. It takes a lot of machines here to make this guy run, and he's still not fast enough. He can still take another one there. And we might do that if we want more out of this. But let's go to the next step, shall we? Now, we have a bunch of fissile fuel now. So this guy is pretty much ready to start giving us some power. Now, we're not gonna be turning him on right now because we do still need some sinks. Almighty sinks. Of course, we need water. I'll just grab some buckets real quick. Yep, just grab some buckets. I'm gonna fill up all these buckets in a sink. Just like so. So I don't really have to bother with them anytime soon. We're just gonna toss all of this inside because we don't really need any of this. Sink. Actually, let's go for terra cotta. Craft me that. Now we can go into a sink and we can pull out 2 sinks. Then we're gonna go with pipes, but I want to go with better pipes. So we have some of those pipes. Let's upgrade to this one. And let's upgrade to these ones. Ultimate pipes. They have a pump rate of 32 buckets per tick. So hopefully that's enough to just do this here. And do that. Yeah. We're getting a good enough water right here. But I think we can go even further beyond, right? It's never too much coolant. Yeah, there you go. It's never too much. Basically, the pipe has a capacity of 32. I mean, it will only ever do 32 buckets per tick, maybe. So maybe it's not even doing anything, but just in case we have that. Which means technically we can turn this on. Now, technically, we can turn this on. So let's first go here. I want to check for Shift N. Yeah. We don't have an induction port. This is a fission reactor port. No, but this is for the induction chamber. Let's go to the reactor parts. If we can find them anywhere. Here they are. Yeah, we have a fission reactor logic adapter. So we may want to use this one to safe-proof the reactor, so he shuts himself off in case anything goes wrong. So we may want to try and do that. Yeah, ideally we would do that. Let's also just check something, because for this guy, we need a couple of things. I kind of want to, yeah, we need output waste. Yep. So we need an output of waste. Now the waste will go into some barrels, which actually you're not even going to be outputting waste here. You're going to be something else. The waste will go back this way. So what we need is some radioactive barrels or waste. Yeah, we need these guys. Like a bunch of these guys. So let me just teach the recipe to the system, because we're gonna need a few of them. So teach this recipe right here. Is that an exhume on a pig? This is not an exhume on a... How do I get this? I want to get this. I have to ask people how can I get my hands on that. I'm not really good with the statues mod. I don't really know how it works. It's a little bit weird. So waste, let's say 10. Do me 10 of these. Yeah, and while it does that, we're gonna have to make a way back, because I want to have these barrels. They'll probably come through like somewhere here, and they will come into here where we're gonna be producing it or using it for something else. Now there is a way of for us to send items and stuff and things without having the pipes, without using those things. I don't remember. Oh, this is the one. Quantum entangle porter. With that little block, we can actually have power being sent through, gases being sent through, liquids, like all the things can be sent through with this. Now, we also need to tell them how to do this, so hopefully by doing this, we have access to porter. Let's say 10. I want to see where my system crashes, because I believe the infusion one will not work properly because it has multiple inputs. So we might just have to redirect, or even make a second one. So I'm talking about this guy right here. This guy can probably mess up. The way he is set up right now, we can probably mess up what he's doing. So what I think I'll do is that I'll remove these guys. I'll move these guys from there. It's time we start moving them into here because it's where I want them to be. We'll probably even move these guys, the brains, as well, into this room. The induction smelter is here pretty much temporarily as well. And we can hook up this guy to properly being working. Oh, we have 10 of these, so it wasn't really that bad. Our system handled it. It was able to handle it perfectly. So we may want to use these guys. Quantum entanglement, hell yeah. So we may want to use these guys a little bit more than just sending like a pipe like this. Now, we do need to be super careful with how we use these guys. So basically, if I place this guy down, I will actually set it to be waste. So I know what this guy has. He's going to be the waste one. So I'm gonna set this to... I should have actually set it to private. So waste, select. Yeah, it's private, so only I can see it. So nobody's gonna steal my waste, I guess. Nobody would, so that's not really that much of an issue. But it is mine. So we have this. So it is set up to be that. Now we can see that he has multiple inputs. Well, I gotta go with here. Multiple inputs and only one output, the way he is set it up right now. So everything is an input except this side, which is the face, because I placed it looking like this. And then the only little thing that I'm not really sure about is that if I need or I don't need to give it power. I'm just gonna hook it up as is. So if we go into the pressure tubes, hopefully these guys can handle everything. Just to make sure, we're gonna put it to pull. And we're gonna click activate. It's pulling in, but this guy has no power, so he's not actually doing anything. This is indeed a gas, as you can see. He also has energy. Yes. Oh yes, slurries. So it may be a slurry. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have steam or heated coolant, which we will be sending off as well, but we have some waste here in the pipes. Now we're gonna deactivate it, and we're gonna try and deal with these 81 millibuckets. So we have the entangled porter right here, so he should be doing it. So he is set into the waste frequency. But he's not inputting that. Why? Is that at the actual front of the thing? Well, since it's on a pressurized tube, it has to be a gas. So if we toggle this to input, it didn't do anything. So I strongly believe that this may still need power, any sort of power. So if we go ahead and grab a point. What? He's not even receiving power. It should be receiving power from everywhere. I am so confused. I think the... Wait. Let's clear all the faces. Something might be in the way. And let's clear all the energy faces and say top is input. What? Does it not work because there's not a secondary place where it should take the items? No. It's just not working. Yep. That guy's just not working. So, oh god, wait, what happened here? Who is that man on screen? Wait. Why did my chat only update just now? What the hell? Hello, Taz. Hello, Mr. Zalop. Hello. Hi from Portugal. Hello, man. Max Tash. My chat was not updating. Why? Oh, I know why. The entangle portal should be linked to a machine. There is no inventory inside, but well, me looking at it says that there is. Wait. So if I pick up a cable, right? Just pick up a cable. Nope. He's not really. Wait. Energy. Output. Yep, he's not doing anything with power. So I don't really know what's going on there. I really have no clue why this guy's not working. Maybe it's because it's a private. But the entangle porters are not doing anything. Literally nothing. I'm trying to get my wastes, the waste from this tube, into this entangle porter, then for it to go into, like, for example, this one, which will go over there, so I can then manage the waste. But they're not linking. So I don't really know what the hell is going on here. I don't know if because this is a private network. So maybe we just toggle this into flow waste, create a public. Yeah, with entangle porters. I mean, he's not even doing energy at the moment. Oh, that might be because I don't have power. Hold on. Hold on. We may need to do some fixing. I mean, we do have some power. Oh, because I unloaded the chunks. Okay. We gotta make some speed upgrades. Hold on. We're having some issues. So upgrade. Craft me like 32. And 32 of these ones as well. Oh, game. There you go. Okay, we have these ones, so let's start placing them down. There we go. Okay. Who needs to be sped up? You. So energy, speed. And you need to be sped up, energy, and speed. Which means you need to be sped up. So energy and speed. Now with that said, all of the other machines need to be sped up. Yep. So energy and speed. Which means we do need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. So we need a stack of both. Let's just ask for 100. Not 1,000, but 100. 100 of each should fix the issue. Yeah, really should. And we should start getting power back on. Oh, these guys do not even take the upgrades, so only these guys take the upgrades. But they have ethylene. I mean, we can also put more of them. So 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go start placing the energy upgrades or the speed upgrades first, I guess. Yep, now they're out of power. So we need energy. 5, 6, 5, 6. I have some energy. Now you have some energy. Energy and speed. And now energy and speed. And you still, oh no, you have speed upgrades. You don't. Energy and speed. So there we go. We should have tons of things being made. Yeah, they're maxed out. He is gaining a bunch of ethylene. So he's gaining more than he's actually consuming. So I'm wondering if we can put 3 more gas burning generators. So the next thing we could do to actually upgrade this is just craft like 2 of these things. Yeah. Oh, actually 3. Yeah. So just make this and this and sort on and sort on and sort on. Perfect. Now this guy needs to work very hard to try and give me all the shrooms, maybe. Okay, so we got tons of power. We could possibly run with some more gas burning generators, so we might just do that. Okay, we do need to tell him to craft this. He doesn't know how to craft that one though. So when we run out of that, that would be bad. Well, it's not right now, so we're good. And let's just see, steel casings. There's something like 30 of these. I didn't just craft them real quick. Now, yeah, he will have to make the steel, so that could take a little bit. And since I'm not actually loading The base may take even longer because I'm not loading the base. Now I'm loading this area. So let's check on the power network. Yeah, so we have a cost of... Okay, yeah, perfect. So we have an input of 84,000 and we only are using 56,000. That's good. We're inputting more than we're actually outputting. So that's good. We shouldn't have no more issues. So hopefully... Haha! He is now doing stuff. He's still not technically putting... Because it's... Yeah, because it's not in the waste one. Yeah, there you go. Now he has power. Huh. Well, he's actually connected. He has power, but he's still not doing anything with the nuclear waste. Now, my suspicion for that is that the waste can actually be ported. Nuclear waste quantum entangled porter. Because I don't believe we cannot handle radioactive materials. Yep, that's what I thought. So we cannot do what I wanted to do. We could do it for the fissile fuel. Yeah, we could do it for this. But I kind of like to have this massive pipe going in because it has a lot of it has a very big buffer. But we might just have to replace it with something for the nuclear waste. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of an issue, isn't it? Let's just go and bring it down here. Now, does it connect? Does connect there. Man, I hate these cables. Why couldn't he just not connect to that one? This is basically just to mess with me. So we're gonna come one further into here. Go into here, and now we just ask for more pressurized tube. Doesn't create have an ender fluid method. But they're not fluids. That's the thing, it's a gas. So I don't believe that it would be able to handle. We can definitely try that. There's no issue in going ahead and try that. The fluid transmitter. We have pretty much everything to do this. So let's just go into our create room right here. And just let's make one of these. So we need precision mechanisms. Well, we kind of need two of these, to be honest. And we need some mechanical pumps, which means we need to do this. And then we need cogwheels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we need tons of obsidian. And then we need ender pearls. And then we need, let's just ask this to craft the eyes of ender, and boom. Let's put everything there, pick all of these guys here, and maybe you don't go there. You go there. We can use these guys for something else if it doesn't work. Which I'm guessing it won't, but you know, it's worth a shot. And plus, these animations are cool. And plop. And we'll go do this. And that, and that, and that, and that. And yep, let's store these away. And boom, we have fluid transmitters. Now it says it's empty, so that's good. So let's see if it actually does anything there. I can just put it here, right? Yeah, it doesn't even link. It doesn't even link, so well, worth a shot. It's gonna have to have these pipes just running all the way back over there. Yeah, it's definitely a shame. It would be very nice if it would actually connect, but doesn't. And put this over here. I'm actually gonna go from this side. Yeah. Yep. So it may just save some space if we go from here. Yep, like so. And bring it down, down, down. Bring it down to the floor level already. Yeah. And just bring it over across there. Be careful when angry. Yep. I mean, that's why we only have like, what? 81? Yeah, 81 mega buckets in here. I don't really want to mess with a lot of it. Though there is a very cool recipe now. So I might just break that one, but like that. So if you take a look at this, I don't know if this guy can actually... It's right here. It's right in front of me. I just wonder, is there a fluid version of this? Okay, there isn't. But it might just be this version? Oh, Wandering Trader. Those are rare. He sells me a platypus statue. Is there a Taz here? There's no Taz head. Oh no. We can buy a beacon and a platypus statue. Yeah, that might just be the nuclear waste cell. That's what I'm thinking. It has to be, right? No Taz head? Sad. Well, let's buy it. Let's buy this guy off. So I want a platypus statue. I don't even know what that gives me. And we have a beacon. Now, do you do anything? You don't. You have no input nor output. You do nothing. You're just yep. You're just you. So yep. There you go. It's just gonna sit there and look pretty. We have a beacon, which... Oh, it actually has some recipes. You can make a chunk loader with create. You can make a... What the hell is a soul beacon? I don't know. I don't think we need to know about that right now. So I think the easiest way to do this is store these in some barrels, like right now. Yep. So these guys will just sit in here for now, and we take a look here. I'm pretty sure we can use this for something. The only task is in the list. Nice. So we can get your head. Yes. So basically, there's actually a way of reusing nuclear waste. What you do is you turn it into plutonium with the isotopic centrifuge, and this guy plus fluorite dust and some water makes you polonium pellets, which then of course gives you spent nuclear waste, which you can't really do nothing with. But the polonium pellets can be turned into SPS casings or can be turned into reprocessed fissile fragments, which can give you more fissile fuel. So basically you can turn this into a pretty cool of a loop. But of course the recipe we need with polonium is the polonium pellets. We're gonna need the polonium pellets so we can do the mecha suit and make all the upgrades for the mecha suit and all those things. And to do this we actually need polonium. Okay, so to do this cell we actually need to do polonium, so it's not a waste. We still need to do something before we can get that cell, but that cell is gonna save me. Trust me, that cell is gonna save me. And then we have the mecha suit, of course, the dashboard, I don't even know what that is, and a drive ray. Mechanism has so many things, I have no clue what they do. QIO importer, I believe this is for the storage, the mechanism storage, which you could set up as well. Not that we really need. So right now we have nothing. How do we not have any nuclear waste? I don't know. We have 0. Oh, because it slowly, yeah, it slowly dissipates in the chests or there. So if we activate this, I want to see like how hot it gets. Yeah, of course we are producing some nuclear waste, so if we go here we should be getting the first guy to fill up. The last guy, why is it this one specifically that's filling up? Why isn't like the last one or the first one? It's so weird. But yeah, we're producing some nuclear waste. We're producing tons of steam, which means we're gonna be doing the turbine. So the turbine will probably sit over here, but I can't quite make it sit over here. So maybe what I'll just do is that I'll shut down the reactor for a little bit. I'll put some ports on this side and then remove items here. Yeah, that's probably it. It's probably the best place to put it here, and then we could put a boiler there. Yep. Or we can just use the boiler to power the turbine, right? I mean, there's 4 different things. There's a turbine, there's the boiler, there's the fission reactor, and the fusion reactor. We have space for all of them here, really. But I'm not so sure about the fusion reactor. I've never done the fusion ones. I'm not so sure I want to do it just now. But you know what? That will have to wait, because with, well, all of this done, I'm gonna have to go and continue the video, because this was basically holding me off from making the video. But now we have this working, so I gotta get back into the video, so maybe it still comes out later on today. Oh, okay, never mind. This guy probably ran out of power, but this guy probably already finished one of the quests that we had, which he didn't, because it's run out of items. Yep. So yep, gonna have to do this. And that's sorted, right? There you go. Now it's gonna take a lot of slime from there. Yep, this is not gonna last very long. Yep, as you can see, I don't produce this very fast, so we gotta work on this one as well. And we got 64, we need 64 more, basically. But with all that said, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream, and of course, If you haven't, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for the 1,000 subscribers again, and see ya in the next stream. Bye.